Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's a Monday, so we're back on Raphael Geography, and today we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where North Macedonia formed an empire. If you're wondering where I got North Macedonia, basically I spun a wheel. And as you can see, this wheel landed on North Macedonia. This wheel has the name of every single country in the world in it that didn't get an empire video. So this is North Macedonia's time to shine. Yeah, before we get started, let me just tell you guys that alliances like NATO or the EU are disbanded because, like, war isn't accepted in the modern day, so that's why you have alliances to protect each other and to stop other countries from aggression. So, in order for North Macedonia to form an empire, NATO is gonna have to be disbanded since they're gonna, like, be aggressive and NATO doesn't stand for that. Also, North Macedonia will be colored as red throughout this video because they're forming the empire, and except if they get declared war on, that's different. And they're gonna be a bit buffed in order to do this because in real life they wouldn't really be able to do this, right? Okay, so the first thing that North Macedonia does is ally up with Serbia. So one of their biggest enemies, Serbia, is now gonna be their biggest ally. Weird, but it's understandable when you guys see the next thing that they're gonna do. Along with Serbia, North Macedonia declare war on Kosovo. I know that Serbia doesn't really recognize Kosovo as a sovereign country, and they say it's just a rebellious province, but North Macedonia, they're like, Serbia, we're friends and stuff, I'm gonna help you fix this issue, I'm gonna invade a little bit too, but I'm gonna help you fix this issue, are you in? And then Serbia's like, okay, fine, but only if you get some lands of Kosovo. It's only in order to get buffer state between Serbia and Albania, since they hate each other. So North Macedonia is down, and now it's time to let the fighting start. And immediately, Serbian troops have been waiting all their lives for this. They cross the border into Kosovo, and they start invading them swiftly, but not too swiftly. And North Macedonia does the same from the north, towards the south. And then everyone knows that Albania has been supplying them, so they do their best to cut off Kosovo from any supply rate and any humanitarian aid, and the people from Kosovo still fight strong despite surroundings and good military training, but people from Kosovo stand strong until the end because they believe that no one should ever give up. And when the city is surrounded, the city is captured, Kosovo capitulates. Alright, and in this peace treaty, Serbia kind of looks smaller. I don't know how to describe it, but North Macedonia got probably 35% of Kosovo's territory, and Serbia got 65, so I guess that's pretty equal, and they've got a buffer between Serbia and Albania, which is good. And so for a couple years, Serbia is an ally of North Macedonia, and they just stay there minding their business until together they both launch a campaign to declare war on Montenegro. And Montenegro, I can tell you that they have not been expecting this to happen. So when troops start crossing the border, Montenegro's like, oh wait, we need to fight back. So they pull out big amount of troops from the coast towards this area, the inner area, and they set up a good defense line, even pushing Serbia and North Macedonia back in some areas because they're more familiar with the area, but Serbia knows. And North Macedonia as well as Serbia start their brand new Operation Podgorica, which means capturing the capital of Podgorica. And I did know that one. I mostly don't know Africa or Caribbean or Pacific, but I know Europe and Asia, most capitals at least. I know all of Europe though. So Serbian troops and North Macedonian troops start their push, and they touch the cities from three sides. Supplies are still coming through, and it's hard for them to invade the city until it's not, and the city gets captured, and the rest of the country country basically falls apart afterwards. And now let's take a look at this peace treaty. Okay, these borders look horrendous, but it is what it is because they don't plan on maintaining them like this. But it's safe to say that both countries now have access to the sea. Woo! 2 countries in the landlocked section that are gone. I guess it's just Hungary, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, that's doubly, Luxembourg, Austria, Czechia, Slovakia, and Belarus. And Moldova, oh, Moldova, poor Moldova. And then the microstates, obviously. Okay, well, anyway, countries don't sleep for too long, as it's time for North Macedonia to declare war on Albania. They do get some help from Greece, although on a different side, because Greece does not condone like this type of imperialism. So they're like on another side, and they just want like a couple pretty islands to add to their economy for tourism and stuff. So let's start this war. It's safe to say Albania was not expecting this, especially from 2 sides. So 2 fronts to worry about. And the invasion starts by, I guess it's somewhat of a cooperation between Greece and North Macedonia, but like they've got non-aggression pacts, but they do not want to go beyond that in friendship or diplomacy. So immediately troops from North Macedonia cross the border from Old Montenegro and Kosovo and North Macedonia proper, and they start pushing deep into Albania and super fastly capturing Tirana, rapidly capturing Tirana, the capital. And while this is happening, Greece also makes somewhat of an invasion in the south, and at the end, Albania surrenders to both countries. Alright, and in this peace treaty, North Macedonia have absorbed northern Albania and central Albania, as well as half of Montenegro and a third of Kosovo. So this is looking cool, I guess. But eventually, something unexpected will happen. It involves North Macedonia telling Serbia that they believe that they should have gotten more of Kosovo, which was like this, I believe. Something like that. I'm not the best. It's this. They believe that they should have gotten more of that they should have split 50-50 because they've both done as much fighting. So then North Macedonia send over an ultimatum to Serbia demanding all of Kosovo back. So this is Kosovo, and they demand literally all of the rest of Kosovo, saying that they deserve it. Basically the Austro-Hungarian ultimatum on Serbia. So Serbia obviously declined because they've always wanted this land, so they declare war on Serbia, and they have been preparing for this. So the first thing that North Macedonia do, I'm not saying it's smart or dumb, they cut off Serbia's newfound access to the Adriatic Sea located in the Mediterranean Sea, and they push the rest of Montenegro out of Serbia, and now it's just Serbia proper in a war with basically three-quarters of Albania, Montenegro, half of Kosovo. I'll put Kosovo in this color, 1/3 of Kosovo maybe, but they like don't lose morale. They see North Macedonia strategically invading the rest of Kosovo, so I guess like they fully incorporate Kosovo into their territory first. They also do this with Montenegro, fully integrating it into their territory whatsoever without any peace treaty, and then they start a push from the south and the southwest and Kosovo, and they are pretty strong. They can fund some rebel groups, but they're not in separate teams. The rebel groups are for North Macedonia. Serbia feels betrayed, so this is like a lot of rebel groups together, like some pro-Western rebel groups, thinking that North Macedonia will like liberate them. They want to connect with North Macedonia as well as cutting off Serbia to make them like lose a lot of troops. So when they're cut off here from everything only by red team color, Serbia lose a lot of troops, and that makes them really weaker and vulnerable to big encirclements and wipeouts, and they are close to Belgrade. And when North Macedonia and the rebels are in surrounding Belgrade, and when Belgrade is all alone with no buffer between them and the red team troops, Belgrade gets captured. And then at the end, the rest surrenders to North Macedonia. And in this peace treaty, most of Serbia gets fully annexed into North Macedonia, except for a little bit here that's independent, but it's like a puppet state of North Macedonia. It's like gonna join each war on their side and stuff, and it's like a bit of a buffer between them and the other countries here. And then North Macedonia declare war on Bosnia and Herzegovina. I recently found out that it's Herzegovina and not Herzegovina, which is really weird for me, but I'm gonna try to adapt and say Herzegovina. And they kind of like say that they're like a pan-Slavic country and they want to like liberate Republika Srpska from Bosnia and Herzegovina. So literally all of Republika Srpska, which is like the Serbian population in Bosnia and Herzegovina, which are like a bit rebellious and want to join Serbia, and they've like declared their independence multiple times. I think it looks a bit like this. They rebel out of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and they support North Macedonia, and they try their best to like connect with the rest of Republika Srpska first, invading a lot of Bosnia and Herzegovina. But they say no one left behind, right? No troll left behind. And without knowing, North Macedonia and Republika Srpska make like a big surrounding here, and the surrounding also doesn't know, but it eventually escapes into Croatia, and it's never seen ever again. Like the military is never seen ever again. But anyway, they also cut off Bosnia and Herzegovina from Croatia over here in the west, and they connect with North Macedonia here in the south. And then North Macedonia started a big push campaign, like trying to connect and making big surroundings and wipes. And the problem is that Bosnia and Herzegovina were not expecting that. So after a lot of big surroundings, there's like two pieces left, both surrounded by a major city. And after a while, Sarajevo is captured, and this one's wiped, and this one's major city's captured, and it's also wiped. In this peace treaty, we see an independent Republika Srpska, which grew a bit, but lost some like small parts here, but they got compensated there in the west. And North Macedonia annexed like the entire east of the country of Bosnia and Herzegovina. But that's it for here. And now the next thing that they're gonna do is ally up with Romania to declare war on Bulgaria. This calls in all puppet states. And so Romania starts to push over here in this like area they've always wanted in history, throughout history. And that was all they wanted, but now that they can get some more beaches on the Black Sea and some more territory globally, they're excited to start pushing in to Bulgaria slowly but surely. And this little puppet state also does a bit of a push here because they say like they want this part of Bulgaria to themselves. So everyone's okay with this, and North Macedonia don't want to look like their inner border, so like their real border from the beginning. So they want to expand through all sides. So they start like a push everywhere here. They connect with this puppet state's push as well as Romania's push, and together they cooperate to capture the capital of Bulgaria, Sofia. And after Sofia is captured, morale is fully lost. There isn't any more commitment. They're trying a little bit, but they're not trying their best. And after it's split into two, one part loses access to the sea, the other one doesn't have. Bulgaria surrenders to the red team. Alright guys, this is gonna be surprising, but in this peace treaty, as you can see, northern Bulgaria was given to Romania. This part was given to the puppet state, and the rest in the south and the west was given to North Macedonia, who now have access to the Black Sea. And the last thing that they're gonna do today is cripple Greece. That's right, they're gonna first call all their puppet states and then call Turkey, it's Turkey, it's not Turkey, to declare war on Greece. Now they're on separate sides, of course, but they're still gonna decimate Greece. Poor Greece. You don't invade Greece. Greece is like one of the oldest countries in the world. So the first thing they do is liberate the south of Albania from Greece, and they're successful. And then they start like focusing more on the beaches because it's economically crippling to Greece to lose their beaches. These beaches don't matter as much as those beaches, especially the islands like Mykonos and stuff. So yeah, you gotta look out for that. But anyway, they make like a small little spearhead to cut off the east part of Greece. I think this is called Thrace. I think this is called I think there's a city here called Thessaloniki, but I'm not sure. Or it's here somewhere, I don't know. My great grandma's from there, so great to know, hey? And my grandma's from Athens. Yeah, I'm Greek, guys. I even got the Greek passport. I'm basically Greek, guys, except I don't speak Greek, sadly. It would be so cool to speak Greek. I already speak 6 languages, it's enough. And I'm learning Italian as well. If you're wondering, it's Portuguese, French, English, Spanish, Hebrew, and German. I've made a lot of videos explaining why. I'll tell you guys later in another video, or you can find some other videos of mine. But anyway, we should take a look at Turkey's progress. They've captured like all of this, and they absolutely do not want a situation that looks like this, okay? They don't want it. They don't want that. They want like that, okay? I mean, they don't have that because, oh, I guess they do. So they invade over here to these peninsulas, and the borders meet like here. And also Turkey does a little bit of island hopping here and there, and also in Crete, but that's all they do as a horde of North Macedonian, Serbian, Bosnian, Herzegovinian, do you say that? I don't know. Serbskin, Kosovar, Albanian, Montenegrin, Bulgarian, and I guess that's it. Those troops are running into Athens, shooting everything they see, and capture Athens. And then that canal here is captured, and the Peloponnese Peninsula gets swiftly invaded until Greece capitulates. Okay, guys, and in this peace treaty, somewhat of a rising Ottoman Empire 2.0 is happening, because Turkey have like parts of Greece, like literally all of this. Let's do it in blue, it's better. So like this. They also got major Greek islands like that, and North Macedonia. I think they call themselves Macedonia now that they even have Macedonia. I guess they should have done this first, but anyway, they have like all islands that are situated here, except for like these. So like this. In Turkey, I have this. So yeah, pretty drawing, beautiful drawing. Don't mess around with Greece and Turkey is easy. But anyway, something that I don't really do that I want to do more is to compare the size of our country with other countries in Europe and with the US for an American perspective, so you guys can understand the true size of this country. So here it is. Look at it in Europe. It looks so weird, but like it looks like something like somewhat of a Balkan thing, but look at it here compared to like Germany. Germany's a really big country, so yeah, but it's like North Macedonia grew to this, okay? I mean, this is a fictional scenario for fun, but you see this territory? It's huge. North Macedonia used to be smaller than Switzerland. Now look at the size. It fits comfortably inside of the new territory. It's also bigger than Portugal, than Ireland, than the entire Benelux, Austria, Czechia, Slovakia combined, Hungary, Slovenia, these. I think Romania, not Ukraine, but I guess comfortably within the Baltics, as well as Denmark, but not Greenland, and Iceland, and Belarus, Moldova, Romania, Caucasus. Over Africa, it's not great because Africa is huge. Look at it over Southeast. Look at it over Western/Central Asia, I guess. Look at it Indochina. It's like barely bigger than Cambodia. Crazy, right? And the Philippines are so big. Everything's so big. It's bigger than the Korean Peninsula, but still everything's big. It's bigger than Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal. And look at it placed over South America. It's bigger than the Guianas, I guess. It fits comfortably within Central America and the Caribbean. And look at it in the US. So this is it over New York. This is it over Florida. This is it over Texas. Texas is still bigger. This is it placed over California. I mean, it's worse when you go to the northern hemisphere because we're not on the truesize.com, but look at it over Alaska with like the warping. So yeah, that's cool. All right, and something I also wanted to do more in these videos is showing the different subdivisions slash provinces of the new empire. Okay guys, now let's take a look at this country's subdivisions, this empire subdivision. So let's go from north to south. Here there is the state of Belgrade, because it has Belgrade and it's like northern Serbia, which is like a bit different from southern Serbia. Here we've got the state of Bosnia and Herzegovina, so B and H. It's not good, but it's fine. Here we've got North Montenegro. This like was part of Serbia before they invaded them, and this is South Montenegro. Also we got Northern Albania and Southern Albania, because this southern part was part of Greece before they invaded them. Here we've got Western Kosovo, and here we've got East Kosovo, West and East Kosovo. Here we've just got Serbia. Here we've got Bulgaria, like the big Bulgarian state. Here we've got the state of North Macedonia. Here we've got the state of Skopje, aka the Federal District. Yeah, FD, Federal District. Here we've got Macedonia and Greece. Here we've got Greece. Here we've got the Peloponnese, and this is like the country of Serbia. This is the country of Republika. I'm not gonna write it. I'm gonna write Srpska. It's not perfect, but bear with me. So here are all of the states, aka provinces of our empire. And now I'll draw the flag from memory. Okay guys, I tried my best to draw this flag in. Of course I can make it, I should have made it like a bit smaller so it fits perfectly, but it's gonna look good enough. So there you go guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.